Today I came across some questions once again on the help desk related to unbundling. There is already a video tutorial online somewhere, so it's not completely new, but as these things come up again and again, I've just kind of prepared a number of possible situations. So maybe what you see right now on the screen, this is what you want. You open a copy bundle file and you see that unbundle window. And normally you want to do migrate, yeah? So you need a copy bundle file either as backup, and if you want to unpack it again, or you want to transfer it between computers. So if you unpack it to a completely new location, now I actually chose the desktop, just for sake of ease, then it's green. And then you think, well, all it's fine. Well, the next thing you might come across is why 0 documents will be unbundled. Because I have unbundled this project already on my computer, so the documents are already in my library. So it's not unpacking it again, so nothing to worry about. So I click on unbundle. All of this will be unbundled. You see it's coming up on the desktop now, and it will open and I can load all documents. This is actually a file. If we look at the properties now, it's a log file. It indicates that this project is currently open. So if I close this project now, and so I close this project now, and you see this log file is going to disappear. Sometimes if you don't close Atlas properly, you just shut down your windows and you don't close all application properly, these log files keep hanging there. And then Atlas assumes that your project is still open. So these log files can be safely deleted if they're still there. You see Atlas is closed, or it doesn't want to open your copy in write mode, so only in read-only mode, then just get rid of that log file. So this is beside the point, but this also happens once in a while. So let's move on to some other things that could happen if you unbundle a copy bundle file. This is now here a situation where I unbundle a project multiple times into the same location. Then you will see a yellow icon. Now it says replacing existing version, so it discovers that there is already HU there, so it will replace it. The documents are already there. It will only now replace newer versions of the document in case the copy bundle has a newer version, which is not the case in this case. So basically you can just click on unbundle and unbundle the file here if you want to just overwrite the previous version that you already have. Well, if you want to choose a different location, just click on that file loader icon. Let me just choose the desktop again because it's easy, then it turns green. So every time you unpack it to a location where it's already existing, it's yellow. If you select a new location, then it's going to be green again. So this message comes up after double-clicking a copy bundle file. This is not an error message. It is just telling you what to do. So sometimes there are messages that come up and then the immediate reaction is, oh, Atlas is kind of popping up an error message, and what should I do? Well, sometimes it helps to read and then to just do what the message says. So this project is actually not using the default library, it's using a project library. So that's any location you want. You can specify as project library if you don't want to use the default library. And it cannot find the project library currently on this computer. So you can either select the library folder, if you know it, if you maybe know that's on the server, so that would be a typical situation when to use a project library if you want to share data via a server, so not everybody should have a local copy. And then if you know it, you go create or select, in that case it would be select, go to the server location and choose the folder where the library is. And if you're working in a team, well, maybe hopefully your team or project administrator has told you where it is. But basically, you could also now just click, but select any location, yeah, and just go somewhere. Maybe I just go to the advanced course now, and I do create a new folder. Call it library. Now it's my cats are on. Library for project X, whatever the name of the project is, and then you just choose that location. Now I want that location, so I now choose that folder, and now Atlas can unpack it to this location. Now we still get the red icon, so we can just go through that here with that example. So now we have selected the library location, so the documents can be unpacked, but still an issue is here, the HU cannot be unpacked, because the location that you find here is the location that was used when the copy bundle file was created. So this is a C uses LA local administrator, and that's on my old laptop. I don't have that user anymore on this computer. It's just called Susanna, and so this location simply does not exist. So this is also often a time when people just stop here and don't know what to do, because they see in red HU will not be unbundled, where there's some explanation here. The easy solution is just click on that file load icon. When I select my desktop again, but maybe you have a project or a folder where all your project material is stored, then you click on it. If it hasn't been unpacked to that location, it's green, otherwise it would be yellow, and you just go and unbundle. So let me just show you one more thing where the library is now located. I just put it here under the advanced course, and library for project X. So Atlas does create a subfolder called manage files, and that's where it's all unpacking the stuff too. So this is actually quite dangerous to put it just somewhere where you can manipulate it. This folder is never to be touched, so it's a no-go area actually, and somewhere you have do not touch this folder. Yeah, so if you choose a project library where you can do it under updated roaming, which is the default location for all libraries in Atlas, you can do it at any location, what I just did, and then it is under a subfolder of that location. But if you delete that folder now, you cannot access the documents. Well, hopefully then you have a copy bundle file, you can unpack it again. So every time you do have a copy bundle file, you can restore things again. But please be careful if you work with project libraries. It is somewhere where you're sure you're not delete something, tell anyone, please don't manipulate anything in this folder. You're going to destroy the integrity of your project. So that is just some of the, well, I think we went through the basic stuff now. So I just want to bring up our project now here on the screen. So we had the yellow icon, we had the green icon with the red one, and we also had the situation where Atlas was looking for a project library. Let me just do one last thing. I won't do this now because this video is getting too long already. I will do just a copy bundle part 2 issue, and it's be on creating partial bundles, and I will do that in the next video. So goodbye for now.